Hey, what's going on? It's your old buddy Fletch, and this is Farming with Fletch, and is a noisy Tom. This is what it looks like when you're tractoring rabbits. This is the mama rabbit right here, and these are all of her kits, and she had a big litter, so we brought her out here to the tractor, and you can see there's the first day where we had them, there's the second day where we had them. I moved them last night after I moved them. I moved them again after I moved them from there. So then I moved them up here. When I water them, I'll move them right there, and then after I put them up, I'll move them again. So they'll get moved. And see, they got all that grass ate all the way down. And then they also laid down fertilizer for it. Look at that. And there's some good looking rabbits. Yes, they are. But look at that little thing. They could be yours, folks. We sell these rabbits. In fact, my wife, she's on her way into town. We're meeting a guy who bought a male and female pair. We also sell them as singles, and we also sell them as a impregnated doe, or one that's been with a buck. So you know she's probably gonna have some kits in a couple of weeks. But anyway, this guy wanted a couple of rabbits, so we sold him 2 of the rabbits, a male and a female, and he'll start his own flock. But right now, I'm getting ready to jump on the tractor and head down to the garden to finish a project I started a couple days ago, and then it started raining, so I need to get that project finished. So I'll take you down there and show you that. The other day we cleared off this whole area here. It was all overgrown with trees. You can see the big pile of trees I got down there. And more trees piled up over there. It's all in that area right there. We cleared a bunch of stuff, and I got poison ivy. It wasn't fun, but that's part of farming right there. Part of this little homestead anyway. Here's another little thing I want to show you. Look at those utility poles right there. I met a guy the other day. He works for a utility co-op, and I just happened to ask him. I was like, what do y'all do with your old poles when you pull them? He said, well, we find a place to dump them at. And I showed him that spot right there. He said, you'll get too many poles. But there's future things in the works here. But I'll have to show them to you later. Well, here it is, folks. This is what I'm working on. I have got to get weed mat the rest of the way out on the garden, and we have decided that we're going to roll out the rest of the weed mat we have, and however far we go over, that's where we're going to move those back posts inward, and we're going to shorten up our garden, which will be great. But this is what I'm working on, so now y'all see it. Now I got to get to work. All right, let me show you a little bit of difference here. This is some nice professional grade Pro 5 from DeWitt right there, DeWittCompany.com. Can y'all see that? I got this off Amazon, and it's a 3 foot, I believe, by 250 foot roll, and you can see it's got this fuzz on the back. It's got this nice matting on the front. The ends, you know, aren't that bad. This here is some stuff I got from a website called Vivor, which isn't a bad website. I've used it before. I know it's got cheaper stuff on there, but you can see how bad the end's frayed out on this where I cut it, and it's a lot thinner. It's a real thin material. It's 6 foot wide by 300 feet, and it was about the same price as what this one was, 3 foot wide by. So the old saying, you get what you pay for. That's Vivor. You get what you pay for. But yeah, this stuff right here is some pretty good matting. That's what we got over there. That's what I'm working with. And now I got to roll. I'll get 2 more rolls of it out of there, and then I got to switch to the Vivor. and then I'll be sad. But get the good stuff where we can get the good stuff, and next time I'll know better. And hopefully you all know better right off the bat from watching this video instead of having to go out and learn, because I already learned for you. When the garden ground is so soft you just want to go to bed. Yeah, it's nice. Now, before I make this next statement, I want to make it perfectly clear that none of my videos or anything that I post on social media has anything to do with my employer or is influenced by my employer. But with that being said, any of my coworkers that might be watching this, I'd like to give y'all a shout out, because I just walked this 120 some feet on my knees putting in these staples, and I know a lot of y'all got to where you are right now by working on your knees, and man, that's some hard work. So just giving y'all a shout out. Well folks, as you can see here, I got most of the way done. See, that's that cheap stuff over there. You can tell the difference in color. I had a little patch here, a little patch there, and a little patch right there, but I got most of the garden done. I got a roll rolled up right there. It'll get another row over there, and then I'll have to figure out something for the back row. But yeah, as far as the garden is almost completely covered. I had to do this by myself tonight because Danielle had to take Sophia into gymnastics. One of these days we're going to be in the Olympics, folks. That little girl loves gymnastics. But until the next time I make one of these videos, you all stay awesome.